Give me somebody to dance for. Give me somebody to show.
When the performers come on stage, you just see them light up, and it just makes you want to be part of it.
Let me wake up in the morning to find I have somewhere exciting to go.
I need all of the dancers, please, on stage. Quickly. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go!
It's so great to see them all again. Veterans of the Bayview stage coming back to help celebrate a common bond, to share a special connection that began here 25 years ago.
I have such vivid memories of being on stage and in the dressing rooms downstairs, and it's just amazing to think back. God, it was 20 years ago.
Which I remember.
Girls, you know, I always say to you, if I can't see you, I can't put you in a picture.
We have a lot of memories from these shows, that's for sure.
Today they have roles as teachers, bankers, mothers, lawyers. But to me, they'll always be Bayview players.
I look at you all, and you all look exactly the same to me. Thank you for wonderful, wonderful memories. Things that we could never tell anybody. We just have them here, ourselves, forever. And it's not over yet.
All righty.
Stop talking, Karen Candelmo. Look at the camera.
Just don't change.
It was high school for me. When I think of high school, I think of Cabaret. I'm a twin. We were always characterized as a set. And really, through these shows, we were opposite, always. I was an alto, she was a soprano, she was a princess, I was a gypsy. And we really got to learn who we were, kind of through our own singing, and we let that come out in our performing, and it really kind of helped me grow as a person. It's just such a sense of community. You really look forward to it. It brings people together. It's really just something so special and different about this school. Everyone is just working together, harmonizing together, putting this amazing show together, and it just flows so evenly, and you think back and you're like, we were like 15, how did we get this done? But it's impressive what all the girls can do.
Well, we've been very fortunate because so many kids have come in front of us, boys and girls, that love this. By the same token, we try to dig down just a little bit and say, make sure that you bring us the passion. I think that that's one of the things that separates this group from other groups, is that when they look out at an audience, it comes from way down, and they just look up and they give it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bayview Kids present Showtime!
And as I'll say to them, you are so fortunate, but the audience comes not only to see you, but to leave here with something. And I think that that's big, that they always have their heart twinge just a little bit, or there's something nostalgic. I mean, how can music not be that way for you?
Day by day, day by day.
I can still remember the time when Mrs. Kavanaugh called me on the phone in 1983 and asked me if I would like to play for Godspell.
I mean, it was a fun job to play Godspell, but we thought that was the end of it. And then there was this little cabaret show that happened in the gym next door. And then there was another one, and another one. But I never thought I'd be here for 25 years doing this show. It's just grown and taken on a life of its own.
And I want to stop it short. It's going to stop short. It's not going to do blah, la, 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 la. It's not going to, it's just going to stop. Okay.
It really is a pleasure to have a job where you can express your own love of what you want to do in your life, whether it's music or dance. And these younger people really show you that's what they love too.
Go right into it.
For you and I never go.
And it's a real gift, I think, to share that. Not only what I have to share, whatever God gives each person is so different and special that it's a give and take between the children and us. So I really enjoy that.
First cabaret here, I think there was only about 15 of us. It was very exciting working with Christine and Diane and Karen and Cindy. It was a wonderful experience. I'm typically pretty shy, and they kind of drew that out of me, and I was able to just perform and be somebody else. It was very cool. I think it's just a safe environment to leave your comfort zone and really try things on your own that you might not, I certainly wouldn't have tried if it hadn't been for the love and support and encouragement of Christine, Karen, and Diane. You know, they saw something in me that I knew was there, but I was a little afraid to show it, and they provided the opportunity. Cindy would be so patient with me with the dance steps, and then Mrs. Kavanaugh said, well, why don't you be in this number? You know, really? You know, wow, I can do this. And that's very exciting for a young girl to just really blossom.
This will actually be my third show. I started sophomore year, but I've never worn anything this glamorous.
I've been dancing since I was 2.5, and I've been watching the show for about 6 years, so I just can't wait to be in 8th grade to start dancing on the stage. I just really can't wait. And also the singing. It's so beautiful, the costumes. It just makes me happy to see it.
It was the first show I'd ever seen at Bayview, actually, and I was just so blown away. It was the most amazing thing I'd ever seen, and immediately after I saw it, I knew I wanted to be in it. I've been waiting so long. I mean, that's one of the reasons I came to Bayview, was to be part of this amazing show.
There was a whole group of us that had gone through the whole thing together from 9th through 12th, and it was just all really emotional, you know? Even to this day, like if I think about myself being right there singing that song, it's like it can make me feel these feelings that you like, and it's like, wow, that was 17 years ago, you know, but it's still, you just have such a connection to it. Even if I see pictures or something, or just being back here and seeing these people again, like I find it amazing that you can go so long without seeing people, but because you have this bond together, it's kind of like you just pick up right where you left off. So it's amazing.
And you had a lot of changes. You had a lot of important roles.
Thanks, Nicole. Yes, you were so good. You're my idol. I want to be just like you.
And we went to Paris together.
Oh, we'll always have Paris.
We'll always have Paris. I remember my favorite number was Ascot Races.
Oh.
Every duke and earl and peer is here. Everyone who should be here is here. What a smashing, positively dashing
spectacle the Ascot opening day. At the gates are all the horses waiting for the cue to fly away. What a gripping, absolutely ripping moment at the Ascot opening day.
I think I was in 8th grade when it all started to come together, and I've done just about everything. I've been in the shows, I've done the technical aspect,